Alright, I guess we're live and can start this thing. Let me move this over here and let me quickly open my VS Code and then we can start. Awesome. Okay, let it load and yep, let's see what we have to do in this stage. And then let's begin. Okay, let me move it over here actually. This should go here and let's do this and let's open this in the background. Makes sense, more sense. Awesome. Let's start. What we need to do in the stages. We'll have to add support for running external programs with arguments. External programs are located using the path environment variable as described in previous stages. So let's say I send this command. What will this do? It will execute this particular script with this argument. Right. So argument 0 is program name and argument 1 is Alice. All right. And path and will be an executable file. Executable file will print information about the arguments. It was passed along with a random program signature. The tester will verify the okay. Note that the program name and arguments. Each test case, the output in the example comes from the executable. It's not something that you need to implement manually. Awesome. Basically, what we need to do is for this step, we need to execute some files using our TypeScript program. So let's see. What we can use. Do we have some? All right, let me check executing script or bash files. Okay, we have something like exec and spawn. All right, we can use this module then. Right, so yeah, awesome. Actually, let's import whole child process thing, and then we can see what other functions does it provide to us, and then we can use those to execute our scripts, right? All right. First things first, we need to see. This is our path wala thing, right? This is where you get path. And all right, get every single path. All right, so it will be something like const arrays becomes child process dot execute synchronously, and you evaluate this. All right, you have this, and you also need to pass arguments. This is the evaluate path. It checks if it exists or not, right? This is what it is doing right now. We don't need this, to be honest. evaluate path. Right. Executing will be of a whole different thing, which will be what? Like, first of all, if command goes, then all the arguments will be going start join using a space. All right, and then you can basically print res.toString. Let's see if this works. Code crafters test. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, what's happening? Let's see. Output does not match expected value. Alright, give me a moment. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue. What's the issue over here? It is saying custom exec James command not found, right? Basically, it is going over here. Technically, we don't have to do fs.exist thing, right? All I have to do is just this, and this should work. Technically, yes, this should work. Let's see if it works or not. This will fail again because I'm not passing the path. So this should fail. Let's see. Yeah, there it goes. It failed. Of course, it failed. What we have to do is, first of all, try finding the command over here. Right? So it's like const path is this, and you need to find the command. So it's like const found is fh.read directories synchronously. Then you pass your path. Then you find a file where file is equal to your command. All right, this is what we need. And if it is found, you move this above, right? And you pass all your command and arguments, and let's see if this works. Ideally, yes, it should work, but okay, program was passed for to. What the hell is happening over here? Command not found. It is saying this command is not found. CMD, this is my path. All right, it did not find it. Of course, it did not find it. Got it. So it is not entering this if condition technically. That's the current issue. Basically, what I'm doing is, all right, what are we doing here? All right, wait a second. What am I doing here? Let me reset. This is what you're doing for every single path you're trying it. Right. Next thing we need is the command is not found. All right, that is like you enter in this. Command. I just need exec sync for now. Wait. This is what I need for now. Next is you enter this. Check this if it is set async. It's all good. Otherwise, you split all the paths. Check this path. Valid path is this. Right. Instead. All right. What path is this? If I start with this sync, interesting. So basically what you do is for command, let's optimize the code actually, I guess. Let's see what we can do over here. Let's forget about this right now. Cool. Let's first see if we can optimize our code a little bit. Like it's getting very messy to be honest right now. So let's change that. You get your command. And let's echo. You have done this, yeah. Else if command is equal to type. If it has it, then it prints this. Alright. So this is redundant actually. Let's go in else. And else may let's move it up here for now. Const paths, you split your paths, and over here let's do one thing. Let's make it like found false. You do a found true over here. Found is true, and you break from the loop basically, right? And if it's false, you print this. Right, this makes sense. And let's do one thing. Let's make it something like const path of paths. Alright, awesome. This is what we can do as of now. Otherwise, this is main condition if built-in command start has command. Alright, let's add an else condition over here, which will go something like this, and we don't need this over here. For non built-in commands, search and execute external programs. Let's add this in a to-do. Alright, and move this to another function back. Basically, that's what we're gonna do. And run external command, and command may will pass your command and your paths. Alright, and let's make a function over here, or maybe inside this something like utils command.ts function run external export. Awesome. And what we need to do over here is, first of all, we do have a path, right? Anyway, path will be string array and for count path of paths. What do we need? Oh, wait a second. What does the sponsor go? I need this. I can do child process dot exec sync, and what it'll do is, what will execute basically full path. And next, okay, you need to pass your whole arguments, right? Wait a second. So maybe you need to pass. Okay, cool. Exec sync. What are the arguments? The arguments are alright. Awesome. Also join, and this goes right. Const res and console.log is with string. From here you can return, and if it is not found at the end, you simply do a console.log command not found. Awesome. This should work now. Hello Anuj, how are you? Are you using GitHub Copilot? I find it very annoying giving me code, kind of distracting and kind of scary that giving me exact code that I want. No, I'm not using GitHub Copilot exactly. I'm using Supermaven basically. Technically, yeah, it gives me code that I want. Like sometimes I told you yesterday, I guess, right? Ki I generally use only that code that is kind of repetitive or that I know that I'll spend time in writing that. That's what I use generally. So yeah, Supermaven is what I'm using, not GitHub Copilot exactly. Earlier I used to use Codium extension. Okay, test field, valid field. Expected is this custom Trixie. Okay, all right, awesome. Let me do one thing. And yeah, to be honest, it's kind of scary that yeah, you get exactly the code that you want. So yep, expected not this, but received this. All right, awesome. So technically my test cases are passing, I guess. Next thing you need is it is returning from here. All right, it's passing here, and you finally are doing a get input over here, right? And this is really, really annoying. This test case failure is really annoying. Expected prompt wala. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Else may it goes like this. Get input. Get input. It's kind of a so call, right? Some do a break. Huh. How is this giving me issues? Uh, okay, do you have any idea why is it giving this issue again and again? It expected this but received an empty string. Alright, awesome. Get input. Ideally, it should do a get input over here. Get input. And let's say I moved it here. Will this work now? Let's see. Uh, 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 uh. Awesome. This is giving me the same error again and again. I don't know why. Okay, let's see. Console.log restart string. You do a return from here. Cause it will return nothing. So we can simply put void. It's running the external command. Going over here, get input. No use of running it here. No use of running it here. I don't know what's this issue exactly. Let me try some ChatGPT stuff with this. Yeah, I don't know why this is giving the same issue again and again. This is not. Let's see if this works. Awesome. So it is saying use this. Basically, you have to use prompt instead of this. So it's like this. You set a prompt, default prompt, then you initialize a prompt. That's how you do it. Is what GPT suggested. So let's try it out. Hopefully it works. Nope, it doesn't work again. Never should have listened to this bullshit thing actually. Why is it happening, man? I don't know. Should I return something here? Prints. See if this works. It won't work again. There it goes, failed. Technically, it is suggesting key to this. Right. That's what it suggested technically. Let's see if this works or not. Oh, wait a second. Can I choose the prefer this class? This is my channel command. Of course, I can't call dot on this because it's not returning a function or a callback function, so that's the issue. Let's do rl dot prompt and let's try this. Alright, this is what it's saying. It's saying spawn, use spawn. Alright, give me a second, I'll be back. Awesome, let's see what it does. What we need to do here is okay, this is what you have. right? Basically, instead of this, you return an empty process here, right? Which technically does nothing but prints this. So it's like what? Okay, I don't need this technically, do I? Let's try this and you spawn an echo command and it prints this. Awesome. So what it does is uses echo command and prints this thing. All right. And okay, I need to check how does this work. That's all I need to check. Let's check that first with AI. How does this work? Explain. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see our tests are passed. Right. Let's do one thing now. This is how I'll be running it. And will it work if I move it over here? Will it work like this? Alright, it won't work like this. Awesome. What's happening? Awesome. Let's push this. Paste is another from here. You can customize the order in which you want to complete the remaining stages. Alright. Extensions set of different stages that can be added to a repository. You can add and remove extensions at any time. Alright. That's what I need basically. Awesome. Works for me. And let's view next stage. Awesome. And alright, what is this? We are on pwd built-in, which is present working directory, right? Yeah, print working directory. That's what it is. And what it will do is print the whole path to current directory. Awesome. Let's go to constants.ts and I'll have pwd over here. I think we can use path module. Path, path, and yeah, I think we can use path module. No? That's not what I need. I need path. Let's try it out. Oops. Let's do a burn dev and PWD. This should work, right? Awesome. Hopefully this should run. Okay, output does not match. Expected output is this. However, I gave this output, right? So it kind of failed in this. Reason being, I think it picked up my what current working directory also. So that's the issue maybe. Let's see how we can resolve this. Alright, what if I do what does this give me? With this only. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Current working directory. Is this what it stands for? Yeah, current working directory. Let's see. Why is this taking so long? Awesome. Worked like a charm. Git add git. Push. What do we have here? Let's see. We have cd built-in absolute paths. Cd command, change directory. Yep. Need absolute paths. Alright. It's like you do this and you update your working directory. Right. Awesome. So how do you do this? Let's first add it in this. Oops. I think we need to refactor our code a little bit more in the later stages because it will get very cluttery over here, I guess. Let's see. So if command is cd, what you will do is all right. These are the latest changes. I don't need this. Let me skip it for now. And what I need to do right now is we'll have two cases. Is it absolute path, right? What do we need? Need to check. Yep, we can do this now. So okay, you get something like is absolute. Awesome. So it's like if path dot is absolute, new path, you do a console log path, console.log cd. Awesome. Else what you do is need to update current working path update. Okay, can we do this? Process dot change directory, you do this. And let's add it in try catch. This should work, right? Or what happened? Oh, awesome. Awesome. And let's see what we can do. All right, what we're gonna do in this one? Let's see. I'll extend your CD built-in command to handle relative paths. As a recap, CD, yep, of course, absolute paths. This time we'll be handling relative paths. So it'll go inside this, and let's go in our cd.ts. Let me please set up this. Yeah, I thought there should be something OS, just as we have it in Python. First we have this next is conf os.home directory. Okay, what's it saying? Wait a second, but this return the string, right? What's the issue? It's an object or what? Awesome. Let me do one thing. Oh, wait a second. Of course not work. CD home and awesome. be like alright, I got a regex over here. Let's try this one actually. Expected is you do not add space on your own in this regex, right? That's what expected, or that's what is expected. Basically, we do not want it to connect it using alright. This is where right. Stretch out. I'm back. Let's see. This is what I got as a regex function. It's all about using regex actually. I have never understood regex to be honest on my own. I always use AI or Stack Overflow for regexes. So it's something to do with this actually. It is basically replacing it, right? So it is replacing it with this. Need to do something about this actually. What can we do? Alright, I guess that's it for today because I think we are done with 14 of these. Right, yeah, we're done with half of the stages. The rest of the things we can continue tomorrow. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Have a good night.